Okay, so I was watching a very nerdy documentary and there is no Wi-Fi, so I thought that I will bother you with another video until my Wi-Fi is back. So welcome again to another episode of I'm a physics student. My life is ruined. Anyway, so the new question we'll have is again about friction, because I'm making heaps of episodes about just dynamics and Newton's second law and friction. The question will be a force applied to 6 kilograms object. So I highlighted, I put a circle around all the values given in the question to clarify it. So the force that's applied to 6 kilogram object is moving over a surface at a constant velocity. Again, that's a hint when you read constant velocity. That means there is no acceleration along the horizontal axis. So there will be a frictional force over this between the surface and the object will be 15 Newton. So we need to find Fn. So we need to find force of gravity or gravitational force. Normal force, we need to find net force and applied force. Imagine all these values, we need to find them from just two values. What the hell? So we have here the free body diagram, which is a must now to draw it to clarify things. So as we can see, the force applied, or the Fab force, is to this direction, and opposing to it the force of friction, and the gravitational force is pulling the object to this direction, and the normal force is pulling the box over the surface into this direction. So we will find here that because the velocity is constant, the acceleration is 0, so the Fnet, or the net force, will be 0. So in this case, we will not use Newton's second law. So we will skip instantly to using the friction formula. So in case we want to use the formula of friction, we need to know some values to be able to use it. So we need to know mu, and we need to know normal force, and we need to know frictional force. So we will start with finding the normal force and the gravitational force, and because the object is not moving vertically, so the gravitational force will equal the normal force. So we will multiply mass by the gravity constant, which is 9.8. We will get 58 in Newton, or we can make it just 60 Newton. It will be just some error, not a big error there. Since there is no vertical acceleration, Fn equal Fg, as I said, so we found Fg, we found Fn, and the net force is 0, so we already find it. We need to find the applied force, and because the object is moving at a constant velocity, the applied force will be equal to the force of friction. And we find already the force of friction because it's mentioned in the question already. So it's easier than it seems. Don't complicate your life as a physics student, because it's already complicated and sad. Anyway, so thank you very much for watching, and see you in another physics problem and physics trouble. Bye.